People say they hate Islam, but have they never read the Holy Quran? Have they met a real Muslim, or are they just reacting to what they see online on the news or from us? So today we're not just asking why do people hate Islam, we're asking something even deeper. Do they really hate Islam, or do they hate how Muslims react? Let's be real. We live in a world where Islam is one of the most talked about religions and also one of the most misunderstood. The truth is, part of that misunderstanding comes from outside, but let's be honest, part of it comes from us too. People judge Islam not by the Quran, not by the Prophet's teachings, but by how we behave, how Muslims act online, at work, in public, even with each other. So this episode is not about defending or attacking, it's about reflecting, about holding up a mirror and asking the uncomfy questions. I want you to stay with me till the end, even if you disagree, because this is not just for the Muslims. This is for everyone who has ever wondered, why does Islam get so much hate? And if you're a Muslim, ask yourself, are you helping people to understand Islam, or are you pushing them away from it? Let's talk about it openly, honestly, and with no filters. And hey, before we dive in, if you find this topic important, if you're tired of surface level conversations and want more honest content like this, hit the like button, subscribe, and turn on the bell. It helps the channel reach more people, and it tells me that you want more episodes like this. Let's start with something we don't like to admit. Most people who say they hate Islam don't actually know Islam. They have never read the Quran, they have never studied the life of Prophet Muhammad, they have never sat with a scholar. But what have they seen? Videos of violence, angry people shooting on the streets, misbehavior from people claiming to be religious. And that's what they build their opinion on. It's like judging a book based on what someone else told you, not what you read yourself. So when someone says Islam is extreme, what they often mean is the Muslims I have seen act extreme. Is it fair? Absolutely no. But it's happening, and we need to stop pretending that it's not happening. Let's pause and think about something scary. What if the reason people hate Islam is because some of us? Islam as a religion is full of mercy, but Muslims, not all of them. The Prophet Muhammad was the most powerful man in Arabia at one point, but how did he treat people? Here's an example. A woman used to throw garbage at him every single day, not once. Did he insult her? One day the garbage stopped, so what did he do? He asked about her, and when he found out that she was sick, he visited her to check on her. She was shocked, and the one visit changed her heart. That's Islam. Another time, a Bedouin man urinated in the Prophet's mosque in front of everyone. The companions got angry and wanted to punish him, but the Prophet said, "Let him finish." Then calmly he told him, "These mosques are not places for such things. They are for prayer and remembrance of Allah." Not shouting, no public shaming, just calm, wisdom, mercy. And let's be honest now, if someone did something like that in our mosque today, would you be patient, or would we record them, post them, insult them? The Prophet said, whoever is not merciful to people, Allah will never be merciful to him. And he also said, speak to people in a way they understand. He did not speak down to people, he spoke to their hearts. But today, we speak harshly. We argue online over tiny things. We label each other as haram, misguided, not real Muslims. We push people out of their religion instead of inviting them in. We judge each other for mistakes, while forgetting that the Prophet Muhammad said, make things easy, not difficult. Give glad tidings. Do not push people away. So when people see Muslims who are rude, aggressive, or judgmental, they ask, if this is how Muslims act, why would I never want to be one? Let that sink in. Sometimes we are the biggest barrier between Islam and the people searching for it. Now, and let's talk about something that's really damaged Islam images, which is the politics. For decades, media has shown Islam as this angry, violent thing. Why? Because of groups like ISIS, the Taliban, extremist regimes using Sharia for torture. They hijacked the name of Islam and the world believed them. People see terrorism on the news, and what they hear, this was done in the name of Allah. People see terrorism on the news, and what they hear, this was done in the name of Allah. But those groups do not represent Islam. They represent power, fear, control, not faith. Still, if Muslims do not speak up and clearly say, that is not us, that is not Islam, then how will people know? Silence can be dangerous, because when we don't correct the lie becomes the truth in people's mind. And here's what's amazing. Even with all the hate, all the attacks, all the negative media, Islam is the fastest growing religion in the world. Why? Because people are curious. They read the Quran for themselves. They meet Muslims who are kind, honest, and simple, and suddenly everything they thought they knew falls apart. So many converts say, I did not find Islam through Muslims, I found it through the book. That is the hard truth, but it's also a wake-up call. Imagine how much stronger our message could be if we started living Islam the way it's meant to be lived. If we became walking examples of mercy, discipline, and humility. And let me ask you something. If the Prophet Muhammad was alive today, walking in our streets, scrolling on our timelines, would he recognize the way we treat people? Would he smile the way we represent Islam? Or would he cry? The truth is, people are not rejecting Islam because of the message. They are rejecting it because of the messengers. And that should break our hearts. We have the most beautiful religion, a faith built on peace, mercy, justice, patience, kindness, and honesty. But even if we don't live it, if we don't show it, we don't embody it in how we treat people, Muslims or not, then why should anyone take us seriously? It starts small. Smile more, listen before you argue, be kind even when it's hard, stop judging others and start working on yourself. Learn about religion before you preach it. And if you're watching this and you're not a Muslim, but you have been confused, hurt, or even angry about what you have seen from some Muslims, Islam is bigger than all of us. It's not defined by the loudest or the worst of us. It's defined by its message and the one who carried it with so much love, the Prophet Muhammad. So do not judge the whole garden because of few rotten leaves. And if you're a Muslim, then remember, you might be the only version of Islam that someone ever sees. Let that though humble you, let it move you, and let it be the reason you do better starting today.